the volume, let the guitar scream. We're talking wrestling, living the dream. From Tokyo to London, across the globe, respecting the craft, we're in the know. No gimmicks or fakes, just pure passion and skill. The best talents from every wrestling hill. We dive deep into the stories behind the red. Respecting the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, making the fans sing. Respect the craft, respect the fight. We bring the best, we can't hide.
And we are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 309, and I'm joined by not one, but two very special guests here, as we are joined by the perfect ratio himself, Adonis Stone, and everyone's favorite cotton candy princess herself, Tiffani Avatar. Good evening. How's everyone doing?
Hi, buddies. How are you?
We're good.
What's
We're
up?
good.
What's up?
We're-
I'm
this
good.
is-
I'm good. How you feeling?
Me, I am feeling so happy right now. It's been a really good day for your favorite princess, so we're just reveling in it.
Nice. That is good to hear. We definitely have a lot to discuss as we're on the road to Savage Intentions in less than 2 weeks. A lot to discuss there. But I'm glad to see you in better spirits, Tiffani, because unfortunately, especially for the Titan Nation, the last time we saw you wasn't in the best circumstances. I'm glad to see your vision is okay. I'm glad to see that you were able to be with us here today because
Crazy
Yeah.
people are crazy. These
yeah.
gumdrops are all losing their minds, for the record.
So before we continue, want to make sure we say hello to the chat here. We got Nettie in the chat saying hello. What's going on, Nettie? What's going on?
Hey, Net.
Hi,
We
Nettie.
got Liliana in the
Oh,
chat
boy.
saying Lil Pep. I knew that was coming for Adonis. And then the love here for Tiffani. There you go. Much love.
Hi.
Gotta love that. But again, we go into that though. We go into, unfortunately, at Seaside Showdown, and the 6-person tag. We go into the scenario of the devout versus yourself and social influence. And then, unfortunately, you guys not coming on the better hand of that. But then you would think, okay, yes, the devout gets a win. It does not stop there. We then see the use of a blinding mist that put you almost on the shelf for a while here. Fortunately, we couldn't see you at guerrilla warfare in action. You're just, how are you feeling, Tiffani? How are your thoughts after all that and the heinous attack by the devout?
You know what's funny is we just talked about how I was having a good day. And then I have to talk about how I had to sit out of a show that I was really excited for because this psychotic, disrespectful gumdrop decides to spew who knows what out of her mouth into my eyeballs.
Did her breath stink?
First of all, yes, she kind of smells like demon breath, but I think she might be a demon or something. I don't know. Whatever she is, it's pissing me off. It's really, really pissing me off.
She looked like her breath stink. She has that like breath stink face.
I'm going to stay over here again. I like to
Oh
just
my
be
God.
neutral in this situation.
No,
But
for real though, like, jokes aside, I've said it time and time again. Do not disrespect your favorite princess, okay? Because happy princess is what everybody wants. That's what you should want. You should not want to bring out the Sour Patch Kid. But devout, whatever their issues with me, at this point, I don't care. Emily LeVay is holding something that I worked hard to get. I didn't have to just show up and then sneak attack people and pretend to be their buddy, Amity, and then poison their own lollipop against them to steal their championship. I actually won the championship, my goddess's championship, from Marie Valdivina completely clean. Amity can't say the same. Now I've been here and I've been waiting for my rematch. And why is she not giving it to me?
Mm, that's
But
deep.
she wants to sneak attack me. She wants to bash me over the head with my own lollipop. She wants to spray whatever poison demon things that came out of her mouth in my eyes. But she won't give me my rematch. Why? Then she goes and does this. She wants to say whatever she wants to say and say that I'm trash. Because I'm pretty sure everything that I've done has been completely 100% by the book. She can't say the same, but I'm trash. Interesting.
Mm,
That's my thoughts on that.
that's deep.
Understood. So now, Adonis, I have to ask you because again, you've currently been a bystander in this situation. You've not, you've, I guess, luckily, have not had to tangle with the devout currently.
Right.
I know we've spoken in the past, and Anthony Gangone is someone you would want to face in the ring. Like I said earlier, we are less than 2 weeks away. Why get involved in a scenario like this, man? I have to ask you because, again, that is someone I've called my best friend. That is someone I call a mentor. And this is not the same Anthony Gangone I know. I don't know who steps into that Titan ring anymore. When he puts on that new smile of his, that new face, it's a different side that I've never seen, and I don't know who that is. So why get yourself involved in a situation like this?
Because it's the right thing to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I told Titan kids at Guerrilla Warfare, like I've seen them like bully Tiff. You feel what I'm saying? Do craziness, spit this nasty breath juice on her. You understand? And like she said, she's been doing everything by the book and earning her way through, just as I have been. And I told the Titan kids, I told them I don't like bullies. I bully the bullies. And that's what I plan on doing. Tiffany needs somebody to have her back. I got her back.
Because
So
he's a good buddy.
thank you.
Understood. Again, I have to ask that I feel like this has been the question, especially when it comes to, like I said, unfortunately, Tiffany has been a part of this situation with Amity LaVey. The history is there. And then when it comes to this, when it comes to now this situation that has just gotten worse, we've heard the comments from Amity LaVey, from Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, has been put out there by Titan Championship Wrestling. And it feels like there's mixed feelings of Amity LaVey, almost like she's happy to have to face you again, but also it is it's a little frightening the way she spoke about this matchup. Just a tad. Just a tad.
Here's the thing though, buddy. I honestly don't care about Amity's feelings. Because no matter how she feels about it, your favorite princess is going to teach her a lesson in respect. And I'm going to take my title back. And the match is going to happen whether she likes it or not. So she can prance around and act like she's not intimidated by the fact that she has to get back in the ring one-on-one with me. I know that's a lie. And I know that's why you're avoiding me and why you play these games and you run around and you say these things, but you can't actually face me.
Mm.
I know what it is. And it's okay. If I was anybody but the princess, I would probably feel the same way.
Understood. Before we continue here, I want to show a little bit of the comments. We got some love here for Stone. That number being thrown around in two different comments here. Not sure. That's a lot of dinero right there. all I'm gonna say. But shout out to to Vincent and Vince Steele in the chat. Look at that. We got the baby set. Look at that. We got the baby with the early predictions here. Uncle Stone and
Yes.
Aunt Candy gonna win there. Look at that. Again,
Oh, Mia.
said, from
That's because
the
Mia is a
journey,
genius, baby.
She is. She knows everything already.
like I said, from the journalistic side over here, I'm going to remain very neutral and unbiased. Like I said, especially like I said, I do not want to be on the wrong side of the devout currently because this brings this situation up. I don't know if you guys saw what happened at Guerrilla Warfare to see what Anthony Gangone is willing to do to a fellow broadcaster and Samira to think what he possibly could do to one of you.
Okay.
Again, just asking the questions here that Titan Nation wants to
I
know.
hold when I'm around Mia, I hold her in my arms, right? And she just be enjoying the show. And every time Anthony comes out, she falls asleep. Why is that?
Oh
Why
my
is
god.
that?
Oh my gosh.
Why is that? Every time
My
Anthony
sorry.
comes out, she just falls asleep. She get her, she find that to be the time to get her Z's in. I almost fall asleep. That's why the last time I called him, Anthony, everybody goes to sleep when you wrestle. Gang on. What it? I mean, what can he do? He can't. He can't see me in the ring. He can't see me in the ring if it was 100 Anthony Gangones.
Yeah?
Amity can't. Amity can't see Tiff in the ring.
No,
They
she can't.
need
That's
to
why she's
be
avoiding me.
right. They need to be in a group. They need a group. They need the numbers game. They need that. They can't see us in the ring as individuals
No, you're right.
because once they do, those titles, it's going to be tough for those titles. That Goddess Championship is going back around Tiffy.
Yes, it is.
That
And
Mob Fight TV American Championship, that's going to have a new home. Ray, we talk often, right?
We
How
do, we
often
do.
do I express that it's time for Stone to be a champion? When I'm in the ring, you hear the people. When Tiff is in the ring, you hear the people.
Agreed.
And that's the most important thing, right? The people. And we
absolutely.
and we are the people's champions. We just gonna add those goals right along with that.
Taking mine back.
Facts. Facts.
My
You're looking at two new champs.
my whole thing with Devout and Amity having Anthony Gangone and Roxas is simply this. I leave Candyland to go wherever I want, to wrestle whoever I want, for whatever championships I want, because these are the people that are supposed to be the best, right? I faced everybody in Candyland that there was to face. I've already proven I'm the best here. Amity never did that. Since she came to Titan, she's done everything behind my back. I didn't have to do that. I could say it over and over and over again. You could watch video after video after video, Titan show after Titan show. It's the same thing. Show me where she's done anything correctly here. Now she's found herself some friends. Okay. Let them try something.
The Adams family. Uncle Fess's Wednesday. That's all it is.
No, but like, first of all, Gangon attacking Samira is absolutely insane, completely uncalled for, and quite frankly, just for that, because that's my bestie, there's a Candy Crush waiting for you too.
Oh yeah,
And it will happen. Don't ever put your hands on my girlie again.
yeah.
Anybody. Okay? She's got a friend in the princess, which means she's under Candyland's protection. Don't test that.
I want to see if he'll do the same thing to me.
They're not going to though. Like this is the crazy thing. We're gonna go. You know what? What happens if we go to this tag match and they don't even want to wrestle us? They don't
They're
want
gonna
to
be
do it singly. They probably don't want to actually do it together.
they're gonna be hiding in the dark somewhere. You seen what you seen their little video that they put out in the dark,
Oh, in the shadows,
in the shadows near the trash
hiding.
can, and near the trash can was perfect.
Uh,
Near the trash can was perfect.
I again, I want to remain as unbiased and neutral in this situation. I don't know if these comments should continue to happen here, Stone. As a friend, again, we're friends. We've spoken countless occasions. I'm just a little word of advice. Like I said, I know Anthony Gangone very well. At least I thought I did. Like I said, this side of what the devout, what Aaron Rox's message has brought out of him, I wouldn't make too many jokes, man. I'm just again, just a word of advice.
All right,
Just
I hear you, and I respect where you're coming from, as being non-biased
yeah,
and knowing Anthony, and it really don't matter to me. Not like he has to get around other people to tap into a certain level of scariness or I was born on that level. I always live on that level. Like it don't matter if he put on a mask or not. He can't see me in the ring. He could be as scary as he want to. He can go under the ring. He can go on top of the ropes. He could be in the ring. He could be sitting behind the curtain. He could be sitting in the crowd. It really don't matter. Cause I whip his ass anywhere he is, however he wanna be. It don't matter. It really doesn't matter.
got you. Again, just giving the friendly advice here. That's all I'm doing.
I appreciate it. I
Liliana
appreciate
going to get is doing the opposite of what I said. She said, "Nah, don't talk all that shit."
it.
Again, I'm just trying to give a friendly piece of advice, just because, again, seeing what the devout has done to any and all comers, and again, those that are not even competitors in the ring.
Right.
I was a little
But
frightened for my own position at the broadcast table because I will be there on October the 12th. So yeah,
the
that's
cotton
why
candy princess is not just anyone.
no,
Mm-mm.
The
definitely
perfect
agreed.
ratio is not just anyone.
Definitely agreed.
And that's where they messed up at.
Definitely agreed. But I
October
do have
12th is
to
gonna be a tough day.
I have to ask this because I know again the championships are on the minds of both of you here.
Hmm.
But on October the 12th at Savage Intentions, those titles aren't on the line. So is the
Right.
clarity going to be there though? Because I think that's something I have to ask. Is that clarity for going into a match like this
I think
there?
yeah, Tiff, I think
My mind has been clear since she bashed me over the head with my own lollipop. My mind has been clear since she sprayed me in the eyes with whatever poison mist that she keeps in her demon soul.
the breath
Um,
juice.
Championship or no championship, it's the end goal. Absolutely, it's fate that it's going to happen. It is my destiny, and there is nothing that is going to stop it. But going into this match, going into that match, there's only been one real goal here, and that is to teach her to stop disrespecting the princess. I'm very clear on what my intentions are. And savage intentions needs to happen now, because I don't know if you've noticed, Ray, but I'm so worked up and just ready to candy crush this girl's face into the mat. Like, I can't sit still because time is just going too slow for me. I don't like being disrespected and I don't tolerate it, and it's already happened too many times. Like, we just need to get there so I can beat this girl down.
Understood.
You ever play
Adonis?
Candy Crush, Ray?
Yes, yes, I am.
So you know Savage Attention is going to be a tough day for the devout.
Definitely, it is definitely looking that way. Before we continue here, we got Blocks in the chat. Shout out to Blocks, who was on earlier tonight as well here on the podcast. Shout out goes both of these two amazing athletes. Much
Appreciate
love.
you, bro.
And then let's go, Tiff. Look at that. Block showing some appreciation here. I can imagine for again, the fieriness that's coming out of Tiffani Avatar. And like I said, again, I love to see it. Again, like I said, I need to be unbiased and neutral here, but it is shaping up to be an insane match, which, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you get your tickets now. Be there and see this match live as we return to Hoboken Saturday night, October the 12th, as it will be a mixed tag team match, appropriately named. It's Bliss versus Torment, as it will be Adonis Stone and Tiffani Avatar taking on the Devouts, Amity LaVey and Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone. A stacked card, top to bottom, so much more to come. And it truly is going to be a Halloween horror night. But from the sounds of it, it might be a horror night for the devout when it comes to what you two are bringing to the table on Saturday night.
Oh, Ray, you have no idea.
We're bringing some ass whoopings, I'm telling you.
Not you. Again, it is. It's good to see. It's good to hear. It's good to see. And like I said, I'm glad to see both of you in better spirits and ready for a insane competitive matchup on that night. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. But I want to remind everyone that is tuning in, please don't forget to follow both of these great individuals here on their social media. Follow Adonis on his X right there at Adonis_Stone_. Follow him on Instagram right there, Adonis_Stone_. Follow Tiff on all of her social media right there at Tiffani Avatar on X. Follow her on Instagram right there, Tiffani Avatar. And make sure, if you haven't already, to follow Titan on all their social media right there on Instagram, Titan Championship Wrestling, on X at Titan Champions 1. And get your tickets for Savage Intentions right now, right there at TitanChampionshipWrestling.com. And again, also on that website, you can get your tickets for Mount Olympus as we're making our way to Mount Olympus this coming November, which I have to ask you both. Again, we are on the road to Mount Olympus. Any thoughts on that, especially as it's one of the biggest shows that TCW does present?
Yeah, Mount Olympics. Yeah, Tiffy, ladies first. I'm sorry.
My thoughts on Mount Olympus is that it's always meant a lot to me. And I've always seen it in my vision. And I honestly thought at last year's Mount Olympus that vision was me winning the Goddesses Championship from Marie Valdemina. And I saw it and I was this close to it. And now here we are again. Goddesses Championship and Mount Olympus is on the way. And now I'm owed my rematch. And I still feel so strongly that Mount Olympus plays a big part in my wrestling career. And I'm telling you now, because, and I've said it before, I've said it a lot. Every time I say I'm going to do something, I do it. I told Marie I was taking the Goddesses title from her, and I did that. So now I'm telling you that I'm seeing at Mount Olympus. I fully feel it in my heart and soul that I am taking this Goddesses title finally from Little Miss Psycho Gumdrop and Mila Beck. I'm telling you, Mount Olympus this year is it for me. It is going to happen.
Understood.
My vision comes complete.
Adonis, your
I
thoughts on
want.
the
I don't want to take anything away from Tiff. So I'm gonna keep this short and simple
Gotcha.
because I believe she's going to accomplish what she wants to believe and show everybody that she is the true goddess. And Adonis, I am the Titan. Straight up. That's what we're gonna show at Mount Olympus. I'm gonna sit at the top of the mountain as the true Titan. She's gonna sit at the top of the mountain as the true goddess. Because we worked our ass off to get there, doing everything the right way. I remember Tiff was the only female amongst all men at a combine that I was at. She got chosen over probably 40 men. She deserved to sit at the top of the mountain. Yeah, I didn't want to take too much from what she
Oh,
said because I agree with everything she said.
got you. No, definitely understood. And I love again saying that, doing things the right way, doing things again the way it should be. Which brings me though, one last question I do want to ask because I don't want to get your thoughts on this because one of the last times we spoke, especially on Titan regard, was about a match you were going to be having with one Michael Fane, who unfortunately is yeah, not doing things the most right way. I still don't agree with aligning himself with one Harry Turjanian of all things.
Right.
But he does stand in that last position of Mount Olympus.
Yeah,
Be
he
it
does.
he's in the last entrant when it comes to that huge matchup that will be happening this November.
Honestly, it's not about the placement, it's about what you do with the placement.
Gotcha.
So he can have the last spot, but what is he gonna do with the last spot?
Gotcha. There we go. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the road to Mount Olympus, but first, our last stop before it will be Saturday night, October the 12th, Savage Intentions. Make your way to our return to Hoboken, featuring this stacked matchup right there. Bliss versus Torment. You heard it from both. It is going to be a match you're not going to want to miss because will the Devout have their last scare or will we see the perfect ratio and the Cotton Candy Princess, your favorite princess, make their mark at TCW? We shall see. Everyone get your tickets now. And as always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, everybody.